Yo, it's your boy SLO and I'm back at it again with another video. Basically talking about the stuff that I want to talk about. Is nothing that I want to talk about more than my life having meaning once more. Because yes, ladies and gentlemen, football is coming back. Well, the Women's World Cup has been playing for the past few weeks, so you can... Football is coming back, baby. The DSTV premiership, La Liga, Serie A, Eredivisie, Bundesliga, and most importantly, the Premier League is back. And today, I will be predicting the Premier League table. I know, I'm just oozing with creativity. After watching every single preseason game, that is a lie, and keeping up with the transfer window, I didn't do that. I promise to provide you guys with the most hard-hitting, statistically based, honest, unbiased, fairest predictions online, just like last season. And coming in first place, Liverpool. For what reason, I hear you ask? Blind faith. So, without me having anything else to say, let's just get into it with our team that's ending up in dead last. Yeah, it's gonna be Luton Town. Not even up to discussion. Yeah, they might have a niche thing going on with their stadium, but there are reports that they won't be able to play in that literal shithole of a stadium. You have to go through somebody's living room just to get into the actual stadium. It clearly shows that these engineers didn't consider the fact that Darwin Nunez exists.
Oh, yes!
Hell, if Harry Kane gets a penalty over there, somebody's daughter playing with their Bobby House is getting stage 3 brain failure. What about the team I do not hear you ask? Newly promoted teams actually tend to do respectfully well, as seen with Fulham, Leeds, and Bournemouth. But the thing is the fact that those teams have to spend a shit ton of money on their squad. And the issue is Luton Town has to spend that shit ton of money on the stadium. That's making it difficult for the team to bring in quality players. I mean, what even is a Chong? And how was he a Man United player? And most importantly, why isn't he Asian? Well, that's a bit racist, don't you think? I'm not that popular, so I won't get cancelled. So yeah, 20. Now moving on to the team that's gonna end up in 19, Nottingham Forest. They're really gonna suffer from second season syndrome. And it doesn't help the fact that they look like the second worst team in the World Cup. My man here is gonna try all he can to keep them up until he realizes that he'll play for Nottingham Forest.
But before I go, I just want to get this off my chest. That shit was not my fault. Y'all are trash.
For crying in a bucket, they lost against Leeds without scoring a goal. How? They conceded the most amount of goals last season, and Chelsea existed.
Always pressurised, and Chelsea in real trouble.
How did you not score a goal? But yeah, transfer-wise, apart from a failed wonder kid in Anthony Elanga, Keylor Navas has left. Chris Wood, well, he's gonna hold Wood on the bench, and some Donny from China, Korea. Nobody cares. They didn't really do crazy business in this season's transfer season. So 19. Going on to the team that's ending up in 18th place. Surely this season is the season that we finally see Everton relegated. Because time after time, they tickle their opponents' ball sacks and they fold and manage to literally scrape their asses into next season of the Premier League.
How did you get up there?
I fell.
Well, not this time, nigga. They have a manager so Brexit, he actually refused to wear a coat during a snowstorm. This thing of playing 4-4-2 rooted to the number 9 that's 6'6", while giving the most English defense league slide tackle that causes concussion to the player receiving the slide tackle. cannot stand no more. And on the transfer side of things, yeah, they might have got D.L.E back, but here's the thing. He has been shit, and he will continue being shit. So nothing has changed there. In actual signings, they managed to get Danjuma. Just ignore the fact that he treated their transfer offer like rubbish, with him joining Tottenham Hotspurs after completing his medical at Everton. And to put the icing on top, they got Young. Yeah, it's Chai. That's it. You guys are done. Your oldest player is Young, and that grammatically makes sense. Be like Tom Holland and deep that a second. Pause. What the fuck? You're back at it again. What is wrong? 17, narrowly missing out on the relegation by the width of a butt cheek here. Sheffield United. They lost against Rotherham. Well, what more do you want me to say?
You're a fucking disappointment.
On the transfers now, and the most notable transfer they've made so far is absolutely fucking nobody. Honestly, they have done nothing. I have got nothing to go off of. Yeah, they signed some players, but screw all of that. So yeah, Sheffield United are gonna come in at last. Now moving on to 16th place, Bournemouth. The manager did very well last season by keeping them up. Never mind the fact that they lost 9-0 against Liverpool. And don't look at the fact that they lost 4 out of the last 5 games. To make things even worse, bruh, they lost against Tel Aviv. What the hell is even a Tel Aviv? Nobody gives a damn. Hell, Pirates lost against Tel Aviv. How do you lose against it? Nah, you guys are shit, man. Oh my days.
You do seriously surprise me.
Thank you, Chef. I was hoping you'd see that. I mean, I'd give it all I got. Give you 110.
You surprise me to how shit you are.
On the transfer side of things, they got Justin Kluivert. For them, that's an exciting signing that's gonna carry them to 16th place, I guess. Let's just hope that the rest of the team also deliver. Now on to 15th place, Crystal Palace. Yeah, they're boring. 9 times out of 10, they always end up in the same position. The only thing that's scaring me about this prediction is the fact that they just lost Wilfred Zaha. So to see them without him,
I don't get nervous, but I'm starting to get a bit shaky, you know? I mean, I'm a little bit weak.
I'm pretty sure that Eze and Olise will carry the shit out of this team. So 15th place. 14 is the number that comes after 15, thus resulting in me predicting the team that's going to end up in 14. Smooth segue. Fulham. Although they had a good season last season, I think they're gonna downgrade a bit due to Mitrovic wanting to move out of the club. And in terms of transfers, they signed Gazaniga.
What did you say, nigga?
And no one else of importance. Now on to 13th place, Burnley. They played very exciting football in the championship. They capitalized everyone. But here's the thing. Being a big fish in a small pond can fool anyone. I mean, we've seen it many times before. Norwich, Leeds United, Watford, Norwich, West Brom, Fulham, that one time, Norwich, Cardiff, Norwich. Did I forget to mention Norwich? So I think they're gonna try playing that pretty tiki-taka, gegenpress, inverted register football tactic, fail monumentally, and most probably go back to type. And bullshit their way to a 13th place finish. And on the transfers, disappointing. I mean, yeah, they got Wout Weghorst back, but after the World Cup, the man turned into the avatar. 12th place, Brighton. Okay, honestly, I am not actually confident about this prediction because I'm going off of that whole thing of trying to balance Europa League and the Premier League. And usually teams this size often struggle because they decide to throw all their chips into the Europa League while ignoring the Premier League. Plus, there are rumors that Caicedo wants to move to a different club. They lost one of their most integral players in Alex McAllister. But who have they signed to combat this? A Champions League winner, a 3-time Premier League winner, a 2-time FA Cup winner. Who could this player possibly be? James motherfucking Milner.
Skirtle here. Oh, yes!
Yeah, they fucked. I mean, they did sign other players such as Dawood, but I can tell you right now, with full confidence, nobody cares. Number 11, clearly, is saved for Wolves. Yeah, this is a bog standard Wolves position. I mean, they won't disappoint anyone, but they won't excite anyone either. The only thing that's pissing me off is the fact that they're gonna face Liverpool at the end of the season, and the team that faces them at the end of the season has never won the Premier League. So there's a spoiler for you. They do have a really good coach. The only reason why I'm not giving them like an 8th place finish has to do with their players, because they don't really have that player. It used to be Jimenez, it used to be Adama Traore. Well, Jimenez literally turned into a vegetable for half a season. Yeah, they have a few good players coming in, and yeah, I'm pretty sure that they're gonna do well. Halfway through the Premier League now, it's gonna be Brentford. Everyone is busy saying that they're gonna struggle without Ivan Toney, but here's the thing. They managed to beat Man City and Liverpool without Toney. So I think they can live without it. Don't get me wrong. They are currently having an atrocious preseason, and what doesn't help my prediction is the fact that they haven't signed that player. You feel me? But I got a feeling that got me feeling that be making me feel. And for that exact reason is the reason why they're gonna end up in 10th place. And now in 9th place, it's gonna be the team that is in the Conference League, Aston Villa. They played ridiculously well last season when Unai Emery came in, but I'm not expecting them to cook just as well as they did last season. I'm pretty sure that they're gonna suffer from that whole balancing act of the Conference League and the Premier League, but I'm certain that they will be able to handle it better than Brighton, because they actually got some quality players and they bought really good players like Ayo, Musa Diaby, Paul Torres, jeez, Yuri Tillemans.
Oh, yeah.
Preseason wise, you might as well call these niggas Leonardo da Vinci, because these niggas be drawing.
I said boo!
Boo, boo, boo.
On to the next team, and that's clearly, obviously, blatantly gonna be West Ham. The only reason why I put y'all over here is in the hopes that y'all dump David Moyes, because y'all are gonna suffer even more because y'all are not in the Conference League no more. I mean, yeah, David Moyes gotta go. And what is not helping my prediction here is the fact that they have done essentially fuck all in the transfer window so far, and the players that they are linked with are just not it. Hell, they are actually in talks with Harry Maguire. Yes, that Harry Maguire. No. I'm pretty sure you don't understand when I say that Harry Maguire is in talks with West Ham. I mean Harry Maguire. So I'm pretty sure they're gonna end up 15th here. You might as well call Cristiano, because we are moving on to number 7, and it's going to be Tottenham.
What do you think of Tottenham?
This prediction is determined by this not knowing how to speak English serial bottling of a legend. Because if he stays, you're gonna do what he does best: win absolutely nothing, yet score 25 goals in the league. And looking at how stingy Bayern are, it genuinely looks like he's gonna stay. Did somebody mention transfers? No. Well, in that case, somehow, through the power of not knowing what the fuck is going on, they managed to downgrade in every single position. From a world-class goalkeeper that managed to win the World Cup to a goalkeeper that plays like shit. Since they managed to Spursy up their transfer window, they have a decent manager that plays really good football, so I guess 7th place is a fair position for them. Now, breaking into the European spots, is a number 7 European spot? Do you actually consider the Conference League as a major European trophy? Fair play. Newcastle United. A lot of people are gassing up these gents, and evidently have every reason to do so. They played well, they got quality players in their team. My only issue with them is the fact that they didn't really add depth to their team. I mean, if Trippier gets injured, then what? If Pope gets injured, do they really gotta trust Karius? Yes, that Karius. Just show him a Real Madrid top and watch him have a panic attack. But this doesn't mean they didn't do some fantastic transfer business, because they signed Tonali from AC Milan, Harvey Barnes from Leicester City, and although he got relegated with Leicester City, he still put up some good numbers as a winger. But I don't believe they needed to sell St. Maximin, because Ayo, he tore Kyle Walker's ass in that thrilling 3-3 game. But I do think that the whole balancing of the Champions League, the Premier League, the FA Cup, and the Carabao Cup is gonna be difficult. But all they gotta do is dip into the extremely oily pockets and sign some more players. Now moving on to 5th place, and this is where I get a lot of heat, because Arsenal are gonna come out at 5th. I think they got found out. Just attack Zinchenko's side, or just force Gabriel to make a mistake and Bob's your uncle. Well, that's a lie. My uncle's name is actually Freddy. Not really my point. And also, from last season, I saw that if you blitz Arsenal within the first 20 minutes of the game, they're fucked. Southampton took advantage of this fact, but Arsenal did get some really good reinforcement with some really sexy sign. Nah, I mean seductive, sensual.
Oh yes, daddy.
Signing. Preseason wise, I mean, they got a few wins here and there, most notably against Barcelona. Just ignore the fact that Barca had severe case of projectile vomit. So overall, Arsenal are gonna do Arsenal things. Start off well, barely make it into the round of 16, lose in the round of 16, and somehow bottle an opportunity to make their fans happy. Now moving on to the Champions League spots, and the first team that's gonna make it is gonna be Chelsea. They have really impressed everybody this preseason, to the point where I wouldn't be surprised if they ended up in 2nd place or some stupid shit like that. But the thing that's making me, is the fact that they are playing with a bunch of kindergarteners.
Boom. A child. No.
And on the transfer side of things, trust me when I say that holy shit, did they sign a fuck ton of players. 11 just to be exact. And that's excluding the niggas that came back from loan. Nigga, they actually have a full squad of signings. Make Tom Holland proud, and did that for 2 seconds. Jesus man, you are not making this easy for me. Pause. But overall, they will end on in a high as they end up in 4th place. Now on to 3rd place, and now this is where I'm gonna get the actual heat. I'm picking Man United. They play good football. They made sure to keep Harry Maguire far away from the team. Just ignore the fact that they chip Onana. And speaking of Onana, he's one of the really good signings that Man United has done so far, alongside it's pretty much the only good signing that Man United have made so far. I mean, Mount, well, he's gonna be found as a fraud. My man is scamming a living. He's just a set-piece passion merchant that's not even that good at set pieces. And Højlund, he's gonna flop. We have seen this script before. A young, talented striker comes inside the Prem. You're not serious. My guy, pause right now. I refuse. Now, where was I? Oh yeah, Højlund coming. He's gonna be compared to a certain Terminator, become an immense failure. He's gonna score about 12 goals, and we are gonna come to the conclusion that he's actually a half-decent striker. Now, the team that's winning the Premier League. Now you can tell that this prediction is gonna be dog shit. I managed to make a whole video so far without mentioning Liverpool. But here's the thing. This team, time after time after time after fucking time, they have disappointed me on a suicidal scale. Last season, they made that bottle of bleach look tasty. But here's the thing, I just don't care. Liverpool are gonna win the league. You ain't serious, right? Dude, you literally said that you were gonna be unbiased. When did I ever say that? Screw that. I genuinely cannot be bothered to edit that clip here. Look, I'm pretty sure by now that everyone knows that I subvert expectations to the point that it's not even surprising. Okay, well in that case, what makes you think that Liverpool, 5th place Liverpool, the Liverpool that hasn't won a game against Real Madrid, that exact Liverpool that conceded 12 goals in this season's preseason alone, is gonna win the league? Because before you even say anything stupid like blatant, obvious, overt favoritism, bias, prejudice, or whatever the hell that comes into your mind that is related to any of those words, what actually makes you think that they're gonna win over Manchester City? Vibes. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that will be it for the whole video. I would love to say thank you guys for watching it to the end. You guys definitely made Tom Holland proud by deeping all of that. Just finish the video, man. Please do like and subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate it. And yeah, honestly, ain't nothing more for me to say except for that's what's up and peace out.